Okay, first video, damn. Hey butterflies. Thank you for watching my intro video. Now we're going to do my actual video. My first video for the channel. Now this location is temporary just until I get my apartment. Right now I'm in my boyfriend's recording room, like where he does his monologues and stuff. Yeah, because I don't think there was nowhere else that I wanted to do it. Plus his lighting equipment is in here, and you know we love some lighting equipment. Get that flawless skin showing, get it popping. So the first thing I'm gonna do, so I want my channel to be I want it to reflect who I am as a person, and I also want to be raw. Obviously all humans are similar and we're all very different, and I just want to highlight my differences because I feel like there's not a lot of people on YouTube who were raised the way that I was raised, who practice the same things that I practice, who live by the same things that I live by. And I know there's a lot of people out there who can relate to what I go through or what I believe in or what I do. So welcome to being a part of my butterfly family. First thing I'm gonna do is light an incense because it just calms me, and I'm nervous right now. I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm just like, I'm all that plus some. Yeah. Okay, I got an incense. I'm gonna drink some water, and then we're gonna get started, okay? So as you guys are watching the video, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends in the comments, you know, agree with me, disagree with me, share with me, tell me what other things that you would want to see me talk about. Like I said in my intro video, this is just about growth and all that good stuff. Okay, I think we're ready. So, my first video. This is so nerve-wracking. Okay, so my first video. Top 3 things that I'm taking into 2021 with me. 2021 started off rocky, I think, for the world. So we all know 2020 was a hot mess. We had riots, we had extreme police brutality, we had protesters, we had Donald Trump, we had elections, we had coronavirus, we had people getting sick, we had loved ones passing away. I don't know about y'all, but this year really showed me a lot about people that I didn't know. And it showed me a lot about myself that I wasn't necessarily ready to confront. So, top 3 things that I am taking into 2021 with me. These are just top 3 things. I'm gonna elaborate, and yeah. So, first, pushing myself past the pain. I started working out with my boyfriend, my significant other, my man, in probably like end of October, November, somewhere around there. And okay, now you're doing too much. Okay, I started working out with him, around that time, and I was way out of shape. I'm a dancer. I've been dancing since literally before I could walk. My mom said I was dancing in the womb. And that's like my skill, that's my craft. And I was so out of shape. By November, October, I hadn't danced seriously since February. I hadn't even stretched since like June, July, somewhere around there. May, June, July. I hadn't even like gone as far as, no, it was like June. Stretched, danced, warmed up, anything, any kind of physical activity, movement besides like walking from my bus stop to get to work. I did none of that. So I was way out of shape. So I was just walking on the treadmill, stretching, working on some technique, basics. I was like, I'm not doing the most. January, I don't know what happened. I don't know what I decided, but probably like end of December, I looked in the mirror and I was like, whoa, Farasha, what's going on? My thing is not weight, right? Like, it's not the scale, because I know that I was healthy, besides being out of shape. I know that I was healthy. I know I was eating rightish. I know my body was okay, but so I'm not like counting calories and like like I wasn't doing all that. But when I looked in the mirror, I was like, we can do better. I know we've all had those moments before, and it's not self-hate, it was self-love. It's like, you're not being your best self right now. And so not only did I want to get back in shape, but I want my body to look a certain way. So, bam, that's what I decided. I was just like, okay, like, and I told Bay, and he was like, all right, we're gonna get you right. He's like a workout aholic. This man will work out 7 days a week. He does work out 7 days a week, actually. Yeah, I work out maybe like 4 or 5 times a week. This man, 7 days a week, he will be at the gym all for the first half of the day if he could. So yeah, so I started noticing my body is dropping some of that weight. I'm getting back in shape. You know, I don't be breathing heavy when I run up some stairs. I was breathing heavy when I could run up the stairs, but I would be a little out of breath when I got to the top of the stairs. So, wow, I just went on a whole 3-minute tangent. So pushing past the pain of working out, the emotional pain that you may feel sometimes, just with anything, anything in life, stuff hurts, you know? Sometimes we don't want to get out of bed. Sometimes we just want to be like, okay, like I'm just not gonna today. And while we have to take those days, we can't have that day every day. We have to push past it to get to what we're going to get to. A lot of people, I don't want to talk about religion, but I've heard a lot of people of a specific religion say, oh, you know, like, God's got it, or, you know, why won't God do this for me, whatever. Whatever it is that you believe in, whatever it is that you believe in, you have to do the work so that spirit can help you. Spirit, your ancestors, God, Jesus, Allah, whatever it is that you believe in, so that the universe can help you, you have to help yourself. You have to push yourself. You got to do all of that. Got to. There's no way not to. So, pushing past the pain. Yeah, pushing past it. Pushing past the soreness, pushing past the tears, pushing past, pushing past all of it. Feel it, you know, so it can help you, so it can motivate you, but push past it. Don't sit in that. And speaking of not sitting in that, my second one is choosing joy. I was talking to a very good friend of mine early last school year, and he and I, this is my very, very close friend, my brother. We were sitting in his room, and he was dealing with something we were just talking about, and I was telling him my experience with the difference between joy and happiness. We might not always be happy all the time, right? It might be raining and storming outside. You might be having to go to work with that manager that you hate closing with. You know, your account might be lower than you thought. It might hit overdraft. You're not happy with that day, right? But that joy that you have inside of you you have to keep that strong. And it's a choice. Being happy, there's circumstances. But being joyful, that's a choice. And that's the choice that you have to choose, that I had to choose for myself. Because things happen, you know, you fall out with people, shit happens. It just happens. There's no way to get around it. It just happens. So again, choosing joy. That's number 2 that I'm taking into 2021. Last, but of course not least, walking in my worth. Oh. Walking in my worth. When I wrote that down, I was like, girl, bars, period. Walking in my worth. Yeah, like, there's so much. So let me just do this. we know our worth, right? Or we're at this age and stage, so I'm 19. At this age and stage, we're starting to know how much we're worth, whether it be in our profession, whether it be in a relationship, whether it be in a friendship, whether it be in a show. You know, I'm a theater kid, so whether it's like, you know what you bring to the table, right? However, you can know all day, but if you're not walking, like living your life like you know your worth, being in your relationship like you know what you're worth, you're not getting the most out of that situation. So you can say, man, like I'm worth more than this all day, because that was me. That was me in every relationship I was, except the one now. I was like, I know what I'm worth, and he's not doing this and this and this and this, but I wasn't acting like I knew my worth. I wasn't acting like I was all that and a bag of kettle chips. Like I wasn't acting like the best me that I could possibly be. I wasn't acting like you need to put in the work to be around me. You need to put in the work to get me. I'm worth all of this plus some. I wasn't behaving like that. And sometimes as people, especially as women, but even people in general, Black people in general, we dumb ourselves down. Sometimes we feel like we have to hold somebody's hand. Sometimes we feel like we have to meet them where they're at instead of expecting them to meet us halfway, whatever it is in life. So what I'm taking into 2021 in every category is walking in my worth, walking in my purpose, being my best self all the time, and requiring other people to treat me as my best self. So yeah, that was my first content video. This video is not super long, and I'm glad. If you guys have any tips, any suggestions, comment below. Watch this video, share it with your friends. I'll be putting my social media tags in my description box. I'm gonna put a link to Bay's channel somewhere. A link to our couple's channel is coming soon. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's me. Again, thank you for coming here. Thank you for, not burning stuff. Thank you for being part of my journey. I'm excited, you guys. I'm so excited to do this. I'm glad that I'm just doing it finally. Yeah, so if you're watching this video and if you decide to subscribe, you are officially a member of the Butterfly Tribe. So woohoo for you, woohoo for us. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, leave any suggestions, anything that you want me to talk about, any content that you would specifically like to see from me. Yeah, that's me. So peace out, little homies.